Teen stolen at birth reunited with biological parents. On July 10, 1998, little Kamiyah Mobley was born at a hospital in Jacksonville, Florida. 8 hours later, she was taken away by a woman posing as a nurse, Gloria Williams. Fast forward 18 years to January 14, 2017, where she found herself taking selfies with her newfound parents, after a series of tips finally allowed investigators to make the ultimate break in a cold case file. Moments after she was born, her young mother, 16 at the time, was approached by a woman wearing flowered hospital scrubs. The woman happened to be carrying a purse, which the family thought was a bit odd. She whisked the baby away, saying it had a fever, and just like that, the infant was gone. Every year, her devastated mother would wrap a piece of birthday cake for her and leave it in the freezer. It wasn't until late last year that a couple of hot tips led detectives to a girl living in a small town in South Carolina. They tracked her down to find a young woman named Alexis Manigault. The authorities asked her for a DNA sample, and after eventually attaining it with a warrant, they found out they had a match. On the same day, the woman the girl had lived her entire life thinking was her mom was arrested by police. The baby snatcher, 51-year-old Gloria Williams, has been charged with first-degree kidnapping and third-degree interference with custody. She faces life in prison if convicted. Now, the teen, who most know as Alexis, but the world knows as Kamiyah Mobley, is left to pick up the pieces and figure out how to go forward. She says despite the revelations of her kidnapping, she still has nothing but love for Gloria Williams, the woman who raised her and gave her a happy life. In her eyes, one mistake doesn't change all that. Here are some more stories of kids who've resurfaced.
Young girl who was kidnapped 12 years ago is found in Mexico and has been returned to Texas. A young girl who was kidnapped by her non-custodial mother 12 years ago has been found by authorities in Mexico. The girl has been returned to the U.S. and will be put under her father's care. In 2002, then 5-year-old Sabrina Allen went on a non-supervised visit in Texas with her mother, Dara Marie Lawrence. However, later that day, Lawrence failed to return her daughter to the girl's father, Greg Allen, at the agreed time and place. Instead, officials said Lawrence fled with her daughter to Mexico, where she continually changed her daughter's hair color and her own appearance to evade authorities. Mexico and U.S. officials found the pair on Tuesday living in a small apartment near Mexico City, where they apprehended Lauren and returned her now 17-year-old daughter to Texas. According to Greg Allen, his daughter has been fed lies about him her entire life and is currently working with a psychologist, but is otherwise in good physical health. He has not yet been reunited with her, but Allen says he will do his best to help her integrate into her new life back in the U.S.
Kidnapped Alabama boy found 13 years after he went missing. A 5-year-old boy reported missing in Alabama 13 years ago has been found this week after he used incorrect social security numbers while applying to colleges. Julian Hernandez was reported missing from his Birmingham, Alabama home in 2002, after his mother saw a note from his father, Bobby Hernandez, saying he had taken the boy. Julian then lived in Cleveland, Ohio with his father, who had changed their names. Julian, now 18, only became aware of his past when his social security number didn't match the name he used for his college applications. A school counselor who was trying to help Julian with the applications found out that he was in fact listed as missing by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Julian's father has been arrested and remains in jail in Cleveland, but he could face additional charges in Alabama.